Hey, what's up everybody? So this is my new channel. If you've seen me before, you know I had another channel, and what happened is YouTube deleted me because of the content, you know, the lessons I teach and stuff. They've been deleting a lot of people. You mention mushrooms on your site, on your description, they're gonna flag you. They flagged me and then they deleted me. So I'm gonna start back up. I created a new channel, and so we're gonna see how long it lasts before they catch on, but I'm not gonna stop. Before I did the whole process with the PF tech, which is you're using cakes, vermiculite and brown rice flour and water to create a cake in a mason jar, and you just inoculate it with the syringe, and that's the easiest way to grow, you know, for mycology. I'm not going to be using the word shrooms, mushrooms or anything like that. I'm going to be using mycology. That way you guys know, you know, that's what it is. That's what it's like, a code word. And so I did that all the way from beginning to the end. I mastered it. So now I'm going to be making other videos when it comes down to bulk and using different grains for colonization. I'll be doing rye berries, and I'll show you the process about doing that. But before that, I want to let you guys know, you know, what's going on. My name is Tony, you know, and I have passion for mycology, and my passion I like to share with all of you guys. And to start off with, in the videos before, I was brand new to it, to all this mycology, all the knowledge. I was learning. Now that I learned everything, there's things I want to change from those old videos, which I posted up. There's things I'll put in the description, and I'll also talk about some of the things on other videos about what you need to change, because some of the ways I found they don't work. And if something doesn't work, I'm not going to teach it. I'll tell you guys if there's a lesson that I messed up on. I'll go back there and I'll tell you guys, this is wrong. I found out this is wrong, because this is an experimental stage still. As a hobbyist, that's what we are when we do this. We're hobbyists, so if it doesn't work, always go back to what works. And I would like to make the mistakes and show you guys what actually is the right way and what works for me. It's not always going to work for you. There's a lot of things that other people do that work for them. They don't work for me, and I won't teach them, or I won't use them. I'll go over, if you have questions, I'll go over some of their ways, but I'm not going to tell you guys something that I don't feel comfortable. You know, any knowledge that I have, I want to share with you guys. That way, you know, if you guys have the same passion, you can learn from that. There's other people who teach. Difference between them and me that I found, they could sugarcoat things sometimes. They leave things out, or they just don't know the proper way, and they just teach that way because they think they're right. And it's not good, because then you make mistakes. So I like the feedback. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns about what I'm teaching, let me know, and I'll consider researching it. I'll even experiment that way to see if it works. And if it doesn't work for me and it works for you, I mean, that's just, sometimes that's how it is. So this is the beginning process of the second part of my videos with mycology, and I hope that you guys enjoy them, and I hope you guys learn something. And that will be it for this video. If YouTube deletes me and you don't see me in here, if you don't see me on there no more, it just says deleted. They caught on and they deleted me, which there's another place I could make videos. I forget what it is. I'll find out and I'll let you guys know. Hey, I have the second place that I'm making videos. It's a backup. That way you guys can keep them. There's a way to download the videos by using a certain program that's free. I'll find out what that is. I downloaded it, but I don't remember the name. But it's free, and you can download any video you want. I suggest doing that because you can just put it onto your computer's hard drive and keep it. That way, if it gets deleted, you still have that information. Everything that I teach you, I've already experimented with, I've already done, and I already failed. So anything I failed on, I learn and I change it. And one thing about me, if something works, I like to stick with it. But if I could learn a new way, I'll try it. If that works, I'll consider sticking with it. But if it doesn't work, back to what I do, what works. Always important to do what works. As a hobbyist, you know, we're here to trial and error. And this mycology is a wonderful, wonderful. It's a project. It's just, you got to have passion for it because it's very difficult. Things to know about the mycology is you got to have proper sanitation procedures. There are temperatures that you need to. There's 3 things that you need to know with mycology and doing what we do in the growth is the FAEs, fresh air exchange. Second one is going to be RH, that's relative humidity, and then the third one is going to be the temperature. All those 3 are very important that you get them perfectly right. Otherwise, things won't happen the way you want them to do. And I'll explain some more about what happens when you don't keep those things correct. You'll get no growth. You'll get ones that die. You know, certain things that'll die, and you'll struggle. If you don't have proper sanitation procedures, you're gonna get contaminations, and you're just gonna be wasting time. And if you love what you do, you're gonna get your heart's gonna be, you're gonna get sick to, you know, because it's not working out. That's most important is the sanitation, because that gets you through colonization. Once you colonize, and what colonization is, after you inoculate with a syringe or a spore print, you got to let it sit. The mycelium has to grow and cover the jar, and that's 100% colonization. Then you let it sit. They're in for a week, call it a consolidation period. That substrate, that mycelium, grabs a hold of the substrate, and it does what it does. If you don't do that, and you try to fruit it before you do the consolidation, you're just gonna wait anyways the 7 days. It's better to leave it in the jars, and so the PF jars I'm not doing anymore, but I'll redo them just to show you guys the proper way, the guarantee way it works, because I've always worked for me. And then we'll go on to the riberries. We'll go on to spore printing. We'll go on to grain-to-grain inoculation, grain-to-grain transfers, which is a very interesting thing. And then pretty much bulk, horse manure as a substrate instead of using brown rice flour. That's really important. It's going to produce more potent and more bigger the things that you grow in the mycology game. Okay, so that is what is going to be happening, and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, see you later.